It's all right.
What kind of work have you been able to do the last 2 days? I know they've had kind of
What's going on to the three
what's the
people in here?
plan
What's
as
going
far
on?
as
This
like
is CNG.
rehabbing
We
and
just
getting
waiting
you
for
ready
it to
for
pop
camp?
up. We're gonna get to it
Yeah,
in a second.
I've been meeting with the medical staff and kind of just getting my rehab protocol together, and just really excited to get in and get in with the O-line Coach Morgan, and get the playbook down. Do everything I can mentally to be ready when my time comes physically.
Players told us like right after you were drafted that the medical staff medically cleared you. But were you surprised that they are going to slow play this process to get you ready for camp? Were you expecting to get some like actual on-field work in when you got here for rookie camp?
I mean, I was just expecting to come in and do whatever I can to be ready to play when my time comes. Whatever I need to do, off the field to be ready when I get on the field.
You feel like you will, like day one of training camp? That's the goal, and are you optimistic about that?
I mean, we'll see. We'll see kind of how everything plays out. I'm gonna trust them and trust their guidance on this. I'm not a doctor, so I know how my body feels, and I know I'll communicate that with them, and we'll see it. We'll see how as time goes on.
How does your body feel?
My body feels good. Feels good.
When was the surgery?
It was in October.
As you kind of have settled in here, obviously draft weekend was this realization that you were going to be a Chicago Bear. How has this felt the last several weeks of being here and actually being an employee of this building?
I mean, obviously it's been surreal. This is my team growing up. Obviously grew up in the area, so it's been amazing. And I'm just really excited I get to contribute to the culture and the history of my favorite team my favorite sports team in general. So yeah, I'm happy.
The process, I mean, obviously you're local. Most guys, when they're rookies, are going new places. You get to stay at home. Obviously, I'm sure you're at the team hotel the last couple of days, but are you able to be in Hinsdale?
Yeah. So my mom still lives in Hinsdale. My dad lives, in the city. So I kind of split time, and but I'm around. So I'm local. It's nice. I get home cooked meals, sleep in my bed. I got my PlayStation here. I got my my friends, my dog, whatever. So no, it's nice. It's nice to be home.
Are you focusing on any position in particular, or are you just kind of learning all the spots right now?
I'm learning everything. I want to be as versatile as possible. I want to be able to contribute wherever I can. I'm not set on one thing. I'm a football player. I'll play wherever you need me.
That being said, though, right now, where would you say you're most comfortable?
Honestly, anywhere. Like I said, I'm a football player. Offensive line. Obviously, there's different nuances, but you go out there and you block and you do your job, and that's it. And that's what I do.
Toronto, what have you learned about Caleb since you've become his teammate?
He's a big presence in the locker room already. He's a good leader. He's a person that works hard. I can tell he's always, first one in the morning when I see here. He's always in here already. So, I think he's gonna be a great leader for us on this team.
What's this whole experience been like? I imagine it's kind of surreal just flying in here one day and then you're on the field the next day.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a great opportunity. Just continue to learn and get better.
Were you surprised the Bears came back in to get you when they didn't have any more picks? I don't know how close you were tracking all of that.
I was definitely surprised they didn't have a pick, but I'm super thankful for them giving me the opportunity to come play here. So
Before the pads come on, what are some of the things that you're trying to work on?
get off pad level and my hands. So I'm just trying to be the best defensive end I can be. So.
After you got drafted, you mentioned Max Crosby, who's coached by Travis. I understand you were able to connect with Max. How did that come about, and what was the conversation like?
Yeah, so we trained in the offseason with the same guy, Devon Gopi, and he just connected us. And he called me after I got drafted, just letting me know that I can reach out whenever I have a question or any type of things like that, because he obviously has a great process how he does things because he's able to compete at a high level. So having that resource has just been great.
What do you want to take from him?
Everything I can, whether that's nutrition or just like his mobility routine, just stuff like that. If I can take whatever I can from him and all the other great players that come about just added to my game. So.
Are you able to take anything from your experiences last year, moving from Minnesota to Kansas? I know it's a different jump, obviously, to the NFL, but just that transition, sort of the unknown, that whole process, is that any of that help you in this situation now?
Yeah, 100%. I feel like I had great confidence coming into Kansas, and that helped me out a lot. But also, just being able to learn multiple playbooks also helped me out. So, yeah, definitely.
How does what you've been able to see so far, what the Bears want you to do, translate with your experiences so far?
Can you repeat that?
Just I guess in terms of scheme, what you're used to doing, any techniques, things like that they're already teaching you. How is that mixed with what you already know?
Yeah. So I mean, back in high school, I was a 3-point. I haven't been 3-point since then. Here and there, a little bit in college, but just getting back into that groove of things. And but at the same time, it's the same thing. You got to get off the ball. You got to use your hands. And you got to have great pad level. So. Like you said, yeah, there are some things that relate, but also getting in that groove, getting 3-point again has been a coaching point.
Is there anything in particular you like about having your hands in dirt?
Yeah, the pad level is way easier when you're already down there, and you can get out way better. So yeah.
I know it's so early, but what kind of expectations have been laid down for you, or opportunity? Do you think there's going to be an opportunity for you to get on the field fast once this thing gets going for real?
Yeah, I'm just going to take whatever opportunity that comes to me. Continue to get bigger, stronger, faster, and do whatever Coach Trav needs of me.
Eric Washington talked about the energy that you play with, where it's constantly going. Where does that come from?
I feel like it comes from just playing tackle football since kindergarten. My dad, he played D tackle as well, so I've just always had that motor, wanting to get to the ball, wanting to make hits, but also wanting to get to that quarterback. So I've just always had that about me, and I love the game. So just treating every.
We'll be on camera in a second. Hold on, everybody. Good evening. Good evening.
What has
this is the CNG podcast schedule release episode with our pick'ems. So we're gonna be picking the winners and losers of the 2024 season. The schedule release is out. We're doing the pregame, the pre-part right here. We will be on camera very shortly to pick the winners and losers of the 2024 season. Stand by, baby. The schedule is out. Let's go.
Just how nice everyone is here. I was kind of obviously a little bit nervous coming in here, but everyone just made me feel really welcome. Really from the top, Ryan and Coach Hightower and all the players. Yeah, really can't complain at all. I'm just really happy to be a Bear. It's worked out perfectly.
Tori, you got the contract done today. Yeah. Any emotions that came with kind of having that moment checked off on your checklist?
Yeah, it was weird. I was texting my agent last night, and I got a text late last night saying, "Oh, you'll sign your deal tomorrow," and then I texted my parents this morning just saying, "Oh, hey, I'm signing my deal today." So that was pretty cool, but they were fast asleep, so they probably don't even know because it would have been about 11 p.m. or midnight there. So yeah, it was pretty cool. I always, when that stuff kind of comes up, I really think about 5 years ago. If someone told me that I'd be standing at the podium in an NFL facility, I would have told them they're absolutely crazy. So yeah, a lot's kind of come about the last 3 or 4 years at IRA, and like I said, I'm really just grateful to be here. Really nice people in the building, and yeah, it's really just an honor. I mean, at the end of the day, it's the Chicago Bears. I was yesterday before my first ever punt period in the NFL. Coach Hightower came up to me. He's like, "Man, you're a Chicago Bear." I was kind of like, that really helped me settle the nerves a little bit. So yeah, like I said, it's real. I'm just
welcome
really
to the city. Welcome to the city.
Come a long way.
It's the CNG podcast pick'em release schedule EP. We will be with you guys shortly. We picking the winners and losers of the schedule. This is just the pre-show right here with the interviews. Stand by. Come and pick the winners and losers with us. The schedule is out for the 2024 Bears season. Let's go.
Early to mid-May, and then we get a month off. So a year ago I was home, but it's funny. My mom's always like, "When are you coming home next?" I said, "The longer I'm here, the better." So stop asking. So, but yeah, I usually try and get home once a year. I won't this year, obviously, because I'm here. But yeah, hopefully next year I'll get back. But they're going to come over during the season too, and the boys made the effort to come over during the season, which is, yeah, they're the ones I play for. So I'm really grateful for that too.
At Vistaprint, we print
Welcome
your
to the
brand.
show. We're getting ready to do the picks for the 2024 schedule. Let's go.
So
Roy, Coach Hightower said today was the day like you take out your
Let's
wedges,
go. We just doing it. Hey,
work
welcome
on
to the
some
show,
wedges.
everybody.
How do you
It's
think
the
today
pre-show.
went?
We're about to get ready
Yeah,
to
I
do
think
the
it went well. I think
2024
it's one
Bears
of those things
schedule
that
release.
you
Pick 'em.
always just
So stand by. We're going to get to it real
perfect.
shortly. Welcome to
I'm
the
always
show.
coming off
Don't
the
forget
field
to
going.
like. Don't forget to
I think if
follow
you come off the
on
field and say, "Oh
Facebook,
yeah, today was perfect," then
X,
probably
or
shouldn't be
YouTube. We'll
here.
be with you guys
That makes
shortly.
sense.
Hold on 1 second.
But yeah, it went really well for second practice, and still lots of things to work on. And I think one thing that kind of caught me a little bit by surprise is just how strong the wind is here. I guess that's why they call it the Windy City, but that's just stuff that I'm going to learn as we go. But plenty of things to be happy with, and plenty of things to learn from. And that for as long as I'm playing football, that's how it'll be, and that's how I want it to be too.
Tori, to Kevin's question, obviously, when you have a strong leg, you can showcase that.
Yeah.
But obviously, your touch and your ball placement is something that the Bears really drawn to. When did you start making that a focus in your world? You know, when you're learning.
About 20 years ago, probably playing Australian rules football. So it's really been one of those things that I've always had that in the
Welcome to
in
the
the
show. We're
tool
going
bag.
to pick 'em. The
But
schedule
it
is
really
out, ladies and
depends.
gentlemen. The
You know, if you
schedule
go
is
playing at
out.
home, for
We're
example,
doing the
you don't have
pick 'em for the
any
2024
conditions to worry about. or
season.
anything
Me,
like that. There's
CJ,
no wind, there's
and
no rain.
OG
Whereas,
Allen. Give us a
playing
minute. It's
outside in the
going
wind,
down.
it's kind of like, oh, if I really hammer this one, it's going to go in the end zone. Whereas I just try and like float him down there. Like I said, it's really just like a wedge shot. It's not like hitting like a 6 or a 7 iron. That's kind of the way that I look at it. But a lot of the time, that just comes back to practice, and that again, that stuff I've been doing for 20 years. But that's stuff that I'll be working on for the next 20 years, hopefully too.
Do you have any first time that you picked up an American football and punted it, and how did it compare to an Australian rules football?
So Australian rules football is a lot bigger, so the sweet spot's a lot bigger. So it's obviously the American football is a lot harder to, I guess, consistently hit. But I started punting. It would have been about 5 years ago. Yeah, I joined Pro Kick Australia, and I think it was July 2019. So yeah, just under 5 years. So like I said at the start, a lot's happened since then. And yeah, 5 years ago when I picked up an American football for the first time.
Did it come like right to you? Did it come easily, or something?
No, not at all. I mean, hitting like an end over end drop punt, that's stuff that I've been doing for, like I said, for quite a while growing up. But
the schedule is out. We're going to get to
learn
it.
how to perfect like that open field spiral punt. Certainly took a lot of time and a lot of reps. And my coaches back home, Nathan Chapman and John Smith from Pro Kick Australia, two of the best. I mean, the facts are there that they've had so many Aussie guys over here playing college football, and now a few of us in the NFL. So yeah, learning from those guys really helped.
Do you have any experience with kickoffs at all? That conversation came up with Coach Hightower earlier today, just with the new NFL rules this year. It seems like, direction and things like that you could be able to help there.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm always, whatever I can do to help the team, I'm going to do it. And if that's something that Coach Hightower wants, absolutely, I want to be out there. I mean, I want to be out there for as many places as I can, because I feel like there's really only a certain amount of positions in football where you can manipulate the game how you want to manipulate the game, and punting's one of them. Like, I'm fortunate enough to be one of the guys on the field that has the ball in his hands, and that means at that specific period of time you're in control of the game, and obviously I want to win, so I'm going to control the game how I want to. And if that includes being out on kickoff, then that would be great. And obviously the new rules are certainly going to keep a few special teams coaches up late at night, and it's kind of funny, if I went out there, that a lot of teams are going to be like, oh, what's he doing out there? Something's coming. So yeah, it'll be good fun for sure.
It seemed like everybody had an opinion on the Bears choosing a punter in the 4th round. Have you heard that talk, and what do you think when you hear that? Do you feel more pressure?
Nah, I mean, what's that saying? Like, pressure is a privilege, and I think it's really one of those things. A lot of that just comes down to matter of opinion. And
welcome to the show. We're getting ready to do the CNG podcast. 2024 schedule release pick 'em show.
Really not
we
much
pick the winners and losers. Man, stand by. It's
what
going
I can
down.
control, and really, I'm just trying to get better as a punter. I don't really worry about any of the external stuff, but I just hope Chicago Bears fans are excited, because I love punting the ball and I love winning games, and that's all that matters to me.
What's the most challenging part about the holding part of your job?
Probably later in the year when the conditions start to turn. I mean, we're doing some wet ball drills out there today, and it's certainly a lot more difficult when the ball's soaked, and it's certainly a lot more slippery. But I take holding just as serious as I take punting, because punting most of the time doesn't necessarily result in points, but field goals do, and field goals can be a matter of winning or losing a game. And I really enjoy being a part of that too, and looking forward to meeting Pat and Cara in the next few days.
Both you and Richard have mentioned Mitch Wisnowski. Have you reached out to him? Has he given you any advice on just life in the NFL and how this is all going to go?
Yeah, a little bit. So I've had a few guys kind of reach out to me, and first and foremost, Mitch just said, "Yeah, Hightower's the man." So, and I kind of knew that when I met Coach Hightower at the combine. Just a really nice, first and foremost, like one of the best special teams coaches in the league. He's been doing it for a while now, but just a really nice guy. And I really appreciate guys' honesty, and he's a really straight shooter, honest. And he expects a lot from everyone, and I really like that too. Really, really nice guy.
What are the things that he specifically wants you to work on when you talk about that honesty between the two of you?
Oh, first and foremost, it's just kind of getting used to, I guess, the NFL life and how they do things here. And he just said, make sure you look after your body. But what I really appreciate about Coach Hightower, and with no disrespect to any other coaches, a lot of coaches are really different in how they do things. They really try to control players. It's like, you have to do this, or we'll get someone else that can do it. And there's a bit of that in the NFL for sure. But what I love most about Coach Hightower is like, well, what's your best ball? And we'll go with that. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, it's all about guys going out there and maximizing their potential on the field. And I think that's what I love most about Coach Hightower is he wants guys to succeed, which is really the most important part of the NFL is doing your job. And when you've got someone that is really
yo, what's going on, everybody? You can kill that for a second real quick, man.
Extent of your experience with fake punts during your time at college.
Fellas. Ladies and gentlemen. Y'all can turn your mics on. What's going on, everybody? What's going on, everybody?
What's up?
What's going on? What's going on, everybody? It's the CNG podcast. I'm G Walker, one half of the CNG podcast. We got my partner right there, CJ. The other half of the CNG podcast. Then we got our special guy, Alan. Special guest, Alan. What's going on, man? How you been? What do you think of the draft, man, before we get into it? We got Caleb. We got Odunze. We got the punter, man. You were telling me before we came on that you didn't like the punter. So what do you think about the punter?
Hey, I felt like we could get him a little bit later in the draft, but I mean, I'll take it. But I just felt like you always go with skilled players before you get a punter, especially. But that's just my pet peeve. So I wish he does, wish him well, and I know he'll do fine. So, I'm gonna go with it because it's, Ryan Post. So I'm gonna go with it.
And we've been trusting Ryan Post this long. We can't give up on him now, right?
No, we can't turn our back on him.
Right. So, Caleb Williams, man, before we get into it, Caleb Williams has been everything that I thought he could be and a little bit more, especially from a personality standpoint. So we haven't spoken to you in a while, Alan. So what do you think of Caleb Williams as far as his, his personality and his fit with the team? What do you think so far about him?
The thing I love about Caleb is like he's an open book. Like me and you talked earlier, he's an open book. Like I feel like everything is genuine with him. He speaks with a glow. Like he's got a glow about him that it gravitates his teammates and things like that. So some of the stuff he might do. It's kind of like it's a culture thing. He's kind of, he's a younger guy. Some people saying he's not cold in football. He paint his nails, all of that. I'm like, man, the kid's just eccentric, man. He's just a different breed of guy. You know what I'm saying? But the way he spin that football and the way he talks to the media, I like it, man. I feel like he's a marketable guy. I'm pretty sure the marketing department at Chicago Bears love him already. So it's just different avenues that we've seen for the Bears. We just not had that guy since Jim McMahon, you know what I'm saying? For the headband and all that. We ain't had that guy to hit the media that hard.
Right. So, CJ, before we get into it, man, what is your thoughts have been about Caleb, man? He pretty much got the playbook from Howlett, one of his QB coaches or something like that. He's hungry, man. So what do you think about Caleb so far as his ability to be ready, to be coached, to be ready to perform. He wants to get ahead of schedule. What do you think about that so far?
It's at least what I expected because he's prepared, he's ready, he's confident. So I didn't have no doubt that he was going to be ready to go. It seemed like that he was ready to go when he got drafted. So him having that confidence, him believing it in the Chicago Bears, and him believing it in the team. As far as his teammates, I think it's sky's the limit for him and his offense. So hey, I can't wait to see what he does out there.
Man, I gotta agree with you guys, man. But we're gonna talk about one more thing, just to catch up with our boy Allen. So we got this kid right here, man. Rome, man. Rome. They say Rome wasn't built in a day, but it seems like this kid is built from the ground up from day one. So what do you think about Rome Odunze, man? What do you think about him, man? The 9th overall pick. I said I wanted a wide receiver, man. I said we shouldn't have traded down from that pick. We should get the best player available. So what do you think about Rome Odunze being paired along Caleb Williams, Alan?
Well, I think it was a great job by the management to push for a young guy like this. Go ahead and double down on the wide receiver position because you got Keenan Allen that's got a $23 million contract, and there's no guarantee he'll be back. So you go ahead and get that wide receiver. And technically, him and Marvin Harrison Jr., they were like neck and neck in like comparisons. Like Odunze is one of them guys that he takes the top off the defense. His ability to catch 50-50 balls, that's like a quarterback's dream right there. So, Caleb Williams, if he get into a jam, just throw it to number 15 if it's one-on-one coverage. So I think, that was a great pick. Ryan Poles knows, he looked at that like his future forward, that I got two guys that I'm going to be balancing my checkbook for the next 15 years with. So I don't have a problem with that pick at all. And I love Odunze's pick. That's what we wanted, so I can't complain about him. The kid's going to be dynamite. He runs a 4.4, 6'3", 210, 215 pounds. He's going to be dynamite. Along with DJ Moore, yeah, they're going to be terrible. They're going to be tough.
Yeah, hey, just do me one more second. Give me one more silent, Alan. Just turn your mic down a little bit more. It's getting a little bit distorted. That's all. Hey, CJ, same question to you, man. What do you think about Rome Odunze, bro? Like, Rome looks like 6'3", runs a 4.4, giant catch radius, big body, can explode, you know what I'm saying, after separation. Like, what do you think about Rome, bro?
He's ahead of his time, G. Walker. He tracks the ball excellent. Very, very excellent in tracking the ball in the air. He runs routes very well. He can catch balls, in traffic. He's good after the catch. He's to me, I think at the end of it all, he's going to be the number one receiver in this draft when it's all said and done. Everybody likes Marvin Harrison Jr. I get it. But Rome, to me, the fact that he has every little thing in his game that he can grow from, but everything is there. All the stuff that I just mentioned. So, hey, the fact that we got this guy with the 9th pick, I thought it was a mistake for some of those teams that passed up on him. They passed up on him or didn't trade to get him. But I'm glad we got him. So, hey, Rome, welcome to Chicago, baby. Let's go.
All right, CJ, man. Look, are you ready to put the schedule up there, man? I know everybody in here waiting. We about to pick this schedule. The 2024 schedule is here. We're going to pull it up right now. Psych, we got a couple of funny things that came out on the internet today. We're going to pull this stuff up right here, man. Look, they had some funny stuff going on the Bears today as far as them taking side back. Man. This stuff right here was hilarious today, man. It was corny to me, but it was all funny at the same time. So, Alan, what did you think about these pictures right here, man?
Yeah, they need to stop that, man. They need to stop that. I don't know what to say, man, but hey, it's all fun and games, but I'm like you and Jalen Johnson. It's a little corny to me. So, but I'm gonna go with it.
Right. CJ, what you think about the Step Brothers picture they took today, man?
Of course, everybody gonna have laughing jokes, hee ha ha. But when the season starts, we're gonna have to laugh. That's all I'm gonna say.
Hey, man, look, I ain't gonna hold the people back no much longer, man. Let's get to it. Let's get to the 2024 schedule, man. Let's get to it. Off the rip. What are you thinking for the first game? Alan, what you think, man?
We got the Titans the first game. I'm gonna go with Chicago That's gonna be a game where our safety Kevin Byard, he'll be back with us, playing against his old team, and that's the first game, for the season. I'm gonna go with us, and that I think it's gonna be a wrap because Tennessee is kind of rebuilding, so I think we're gonna blow the doors off them.
Right, CJ, man, what you think of the first game right there, man?
I got the Bears winning this first game against Tennessee. Like Gallup was saying, they're in the rebuild mode. They got a lot of new guys playing in new positions, so they're gonna be trying to get their feet wet, just like the Bears are. But I think the Bears are a little bit more ahead of Tennessee as far as the time they have, on both sides of the ball. So I give this one to the Bears.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with you guys, man. I'm gonna go with the Bears, 1-0 right here, man. It's the Tennessee Titans. You know what I mean? They got a quarterback situation that's not pretty stable right now. I don't know if they receiving core look like. I know they got DeAndre Hopkins and a couple of the guys over there like that. Our defense tops their defense, man. And I think that if Caleb Williams is him, like he's been pretty much marketed to be and promoted to be, he's going to outplay that other quarterback out there in Tennessee, no doubt. The weapons that we have, again, DJ Moore, Keenan Allen, DeAndre Swift, Cole Kmet, all these weapons, man, it's going to be a hell of a day for the Tennessee Titans to beat the Chicago Bears that day. So give me the Chicago Bears beating the Tennessee Titans. I'm going to say 24-10. What's y'all score on that game?
Ooh. I think it's gonna be I think it could be a not high scoring game, but probably somewhere in the 20s. So I'm gonna say probably like the Bears maybe 27 to maybe 13, something like that.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that one too, like 30-14. It's gonna be something like that.
What up, Brian? Welcome to the show, bro. We appreciate you. Go ahead, hit that like. We're doing a schedule release right now, the pick'em sheet, man, for the 2024 season. Put your wins and your losses down in the comment section so we can know what you think the wins are going to be, so you can follow the show along with us, man. We appreciate that. So the next game is the Texans. Ooh, hey. We playing the Texans that next game, man. What do y'all say about that game right there?
Man.
What you got, Alan?
Hey, I'm gonna go with the Texans, man. The Texans, they legit, man, and that's gonna be a football game. So they got that great offense. You got Stephon Diggs. You got the quarterback. They got a lot going on for Houston, man. I wouldn't be surprised if they come out the AFC, man. I mean, they're gonna put a lot of pressure on the Chiefs. So that type of game right there, man, I'm looking for progress above anything. So I'm gonna go with the Texans, man. I think that's gonna be our first workout. Like that's gonna be, we're a young team kind of, and the Texans kind of like building. So I'm gonna go with the Texans in that game.
What you got, CJ?
Hey man, I gotta give it to the Texans. I gotta give it to them because the experience that they have a year ago, them being a playoff team, all that rules in their favor. Not to say that the Bears won't compete against them, but I just gotta give the Texans the edge just based off of the experience that them being a team over a year ago with the same team that they pretty much had going into this season with the addition of Stephon Diggs.
Well, I gotta agree, man. We got our boy Brian right here saying it's too early, it's an L. Yeah, man, they're a little bit ahead of the curve against us, man, as far as a younger team rebuilding. They just a little bit ahead of the curve, but I don't think we're going to get blown out this game. I think our defense matches up with their defense. I think our quarterback, if he's really him, he can play up. So I think we don't lose this game by a lot. I think we do take a L, but I'm gonna say we lose this game 24-17. That's my score. I got us losing 24-17, man.
That's a good dog fight. That's a good dog fight.
All right, man. CJ, you want to introduce the next game?
Hey, let's get to it. We got them Indianapolis Colts, and this will be in an away game at 12 noon. So I mean, Allen, what you thinking about this? You got the Colts winning this game. You got Anthony Richards, that's going to be pretty much probably playing. So what you think about this?
No, this game right here, this plays into our defensive hands, man. Like a running quarterback, we run that cover 2 shell. Nah, quarterbacks don't do well. The running quarterback, that cover 2 is like kryptonite. So I don't think they're gonna do too well against us. I think this gonna be one of them bounce back games that we got a good feel for the Texans, and we're gonna blow the doors off the Colts. I feel like that's gonna be like 31-10. I think we're gonna do them pretty dirty.
Okay. All right, G. Same question go to you, man. What you feeling about the Colts?
Man, we whooping the Colts, man. We whooping them, bro. I'm not worried about Anthony Richardson, man. I'm not worried about none of them dudes in the Colts right now, bro. We a better team. It ain't too much going on. Like, our secondary is going to shut down Michael Pittman Jr. I'm not really concerned. Our pass rush is going to kill. I just think our quarterback is the better quarterback, man. This is one of them situations where you should win this game. If you're looking to Eberflus to keep his job, this is one of those he has to win. To me, early in the season, playing an iffy team, this one of them ones, man. This one of them ones that he has to win. So I'm gonna say the Bears are gonna win this game. They're gonna beat the Colts. I'm gonna say the Bears win this game probably because they got a good defense in Indiana. The Colts do. So I'm gonna say the Bears win this game 21-10. I got us 21-10. 21-10. Just because I think Caleb Williams is better than Anthony Richardson already, bro.
Okay. And I got the Bears winning this game as well, but we cannot take the Indianapolis Colts, for granted. We can't do it. They got a solid defense. Richardson is capable, if you don't contain him, he is capable of putting up some numbers. So the Bears defense is going to have to show up in this game. They can't not, take any pressure off this kid. We're going to have to see blitzes. We're going to have to see any type of thing you can throw at him to slow him down. But I got the Bears winning this game. I'm going to say 14-10.
14-10, low scoring game. So, Brian,
low scoring game.
You said the Colts got a defense, Brian. So, Brian, who wins the game? Oh, you said it's a dub? I think you said we was beating them, man.
Mm-hmm.
We was beating them. All right. So, the next game, let's get to it. Let me see. Is the Carolina Panthers. The Carolina Panthers. This has been our child. We've been whooping this child. Oh no, I'm wrong.
No. That's the rank. Yeah. The Chargers. Yeah.
So we got the LA Chargers, man. Oh, it's so much change going on in there. I don't know. See what you think about this one. We playing the Chargers. What you think, man?
Yeah, like you said, it's a lot of changes, man. I think it's going to be a win, though. I really think that, the Bears can capitalize. And I think when you're playing against a team like the Chargers, they got a lot of, they may not have a lot of changes. They lose Keenan Allen. They brought back the defense. It is going to be an interesting game, but I think the Bears can pull it off. The Bears are going to be at home. I think they're going to have the crowd behind them. So I got the Bears winning this game. I'm going to say probably 21-17.
21-17?
Yes, sir.
Allen, man, what you got these boys winning at, man? Playing against the Chargers. What you got?
Hey, I'm always scared of that Herbert, man. Herbert's a good quarterback. He's kind of like one of my favorite quarterbacks in the league, man, Justin. Just the way he let that football fly off his hand. I'm going to go with the Bears because we kind of owe them from last year with that game. I felt like we had that game, but when Velus Jones dropped that pass and, that they didn't give Mooney that continuation in that game, as far as like when he got up and ran, they called it down. It was too spooky that night. I felt like we could have beat them last year. So I'm going to go with the Bears in a tough one. But, so I would say 30-27. So I feel like that, the Chargers defense, we're going to be able to put up points against them. And I feel like, they'll probably score against us. That's going to be kind of a high-scoring game.
You know what, man? I'm going to say the Bears lose this game, man. I don't think we win this game. Something about Jim Harbaugh teams. I don't know, man. He get them dudes fired up. Look, we got a fiery coach in Eberflus. They got a fiery coach. but it's their offensive line. I don't know if they got a good offensive line over there in LA. I'm not sure. But Justin Herbert, he don't have nobody to throw to. Don't we have his wide receiver, Keenan Allen? Didn't they lose Eckler? See, look, Brian right here saying that their house is a mess. They lost Eckler. They lost the tight end. Right.
Mike Williams, the wide receiver.
He's saying, yo, so they lost a lot. I don't know, man. I just don't feel like we're gonna win this one. I'm not sure. I don't know why, but we should win, man.
I mean,
That's
we're
the Rams.
home.
The Rams.
Oh,
Yeah, that's the Rams. What? Them two. Hey, Darren, thank you, bro. My bad, the Rams.
Appreciate you, man. That is the Rams. More I look at it, that is the Rams.
Them two teams confused the hell out of me, bro.
They do, man. They need
You know
to.
what? We
They need
beating
to
the
like.
Rams, man. We beating the Rams. We beating them. We got the Rams. I'm picking the Rams, man.
yeah, they ain't got my boy no more tackle. We should be able to handle that.
Right. Appreciate Darren coming through with the correction, man. We just talking about Herbert and shit.
Right.
Hey, who you got this game though, Darren? Look, who you got for the game though? You got the Bears or the Rams winning this game? Who you got? Oh, he said we beating the Rams. Yeah, we go. I think so too, man. All right.
Okay.
The next game is crazy as hell. This should automatically be a win, bro. We got the Carolina Panthers. CJ, this is an automatic win, right?
Yeah, it should be. It should be if the Bears show up. I think the offensive line, got to do their part, got to do their job. I don't want this to be a trap game. I don't want the Bears coming in and thinking it's going to be an easy win, and all of a sudden we see Bryce Young throw for 400 yards. I'm going to be mad as hell if I see that. So hopefully the Bears will come out and put their foot on the necks early, man, and get them up out of there. So I got the Bears beating the Panthers in this game. And it's going to be at home too. Yeah, this will be a dub.
Yeah, I got the Bears winning this game easily, man. We done took their whole franchise, man. Ryan Poles is turning the Chicago Bears into a dynasty off Carolina.
Vanessa.
They don't have DJ Moore. They don't have McCaffrey. They got, look, man, our defense is going to destroy the Panthers, man. This is an automatic win. I shouldn't even watch this game. I ain't going to even watch this game. So who you got for this game right here, Alan? Who you got, man?
Yeah, I got Chicago, man. It should be a snooze fest. We should, kind of go through this game. The Panthers, their defense, they lost Burns. They in a rebuild, man. So I'm gonna go with us, man. That's this game ain't really nothing to talk about.
Hey, we got Craig. We're going back a little bit. Craig says y'all gonna hate me, but I think the Rams beat us. Hey, it's one of those games. But if you in here right now, you haven't liked and followed the CNG podcast, man, please do so. We appreciate that, man. We're gonna be doing this all season, pre-game shows, post-game shows. This is one of our content pieces we do every year as far as a schedule release EP. We try to get people to come in here and do the pick 'em sheet with us. So follow us on Facebook if you're on Facebook. Follow us on X if you're on X. And if you're a YouTuber, like us on YouTube too, man. So we appreciate everybody that's in here. Then we got Brian right here saying the Panthers easy. Yeah. Then we got Craig saying we should dog walk the Panthers, but CJ hit it on the head. Yeah, CJ said he don't want to see that boy Bryce Young go for 400 yards, right, C?
I don't want to see that shit, man. This could be a trap game. So this one kind of makes me nervous, but I think the Bears will pull it off.
Right.
Yo, we got that early game, man. That early game in London against the Jacksonville Jaguars. Trevor Lawrence and those boys. So, Alan, who you got winning this game? And keep in mind, this will be an early game. I believe this is going to be 8 o'clock or 8:30 in the morning. So, as far as the time over here, it's going to be nighttime for those guys over there. So, who you got in this game?
Hey, I got the Jaguars, man. I think we're gonna get to London and get the partying and take it in that whole week. I don't think, I hope we get over there Thursday and make it a business trip. But most of the teams that stay over there all week, they lose. So, you know what I'm saying? I want us to do well, but that's one of them games I think we can go over there and get beat up pretty bad. And Jacksonville got a good defense and offense. So, they're a playoff team. So we gotta tighten up our chin strap that game.
I feel you. I'm gonna say we take a L, man. I'm gonna say the Bears take a L, man. It's like I agree with you what you're saying. They got a good defense, they got a good offense, they got a couple of weapons, but Trevor Lawrence, he's not overly good. He's not a super duper elite quarterback. But I still think that this is gonna be a tough. We flying over the water with a young team that hasn't done it before, or maybe not last year. But I don't think we've been over there. I think the last time we've been to London was against the Raiders. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't know. But let me get into some comments real quick. We got Brian said we beating the Jags. We got Craig saying that's a great point, Allen, about not going all week, just show up for business. Yeah, man, I think that Eberflus is going to have his team prepared to play. He gets his team up prepared to play. They be ready. They be motivated, man. Then we got Craig right here says, I'm not thrilled about the Jazz game because it's 8:30 a.m. We could come out sluggish. That's a great point, man. You got to see what type of temperament and type of rest that these guys have gotten the night before to be playing so early in the morning. So they might have to get there 2 days before just to get an adequate amount of sleep. Right, CJ?
I can agree with you, bro, but this is an NFL event. This is not a Bears at home playing. This is an NFL event. So I don't think those guys are going to get there Thursday. I can see them getting there probably Monday or Tuesday because they're going to want to take the pictures of the Eiffel Tower and all the other stuff that's going over there, being in Paris. I'm not feeling this game one damn bit. I wish they played this game probably the next season, but this one right here, I just don't like it. Like Craig said, they could be sluggish coming out. It's too many distractions, going into this game to where it could throw a lot of things off. The defense got to be on point. The offense got to be on point. You already know somebody going to be doing something crazy. They're going to be all out of whack, not being focused. I hope the Bears are focused, but I just don't like this game and where it's at. I mean, London is cool, but there's too many distractions, so I got the Bears losing this game.
Right. Yeah, I agree. But let's get into some comments, man. Brian said they lost Ridley. That could go into our favor. Our favor. What up, Darren, man? We appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you showing up. He said, I think we beat the Jaguars as well. Make sure y'all writing down y'all wins. Like, if you got us 11-5, 9-8, 12, whatever, make sure y'all keep track so we can all see, what these predictions are towards the end of the season. We revisit this. The Jags have to deal with the same thing. Great point, Brian. They got to deal with the same thing. So it just seems like to me, whatever team is most prepared, whatever team has the most rest, and of course it's football execution, but it's things going out there like guys hanging out, going out to dinner, some of them drinking. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to have to be a tight, short leash on these guys if they want to come out of London with a W, man. If they want to come out with a W. All right. So let's see if we got some other comments. Hey, Darren, he didn't already beat us to the end of the show, to the end of the schedule. We got us 11-5 already. We ain't even got to the Packers game, the Commanders game, or none. Hold on.
Yeah, you gotta add one more. You gotta add one more win to that, or one more loss to that, because we got 17 games in the season.
All right. Yeah, so go ahead, see. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say he got to add one more win to that. He got 11-5. You got to add one more win and one more loss. But no, go ahead and move on, G-Walker.
Look, Matt already beat us at 12-5. We not even got through half the schedule. We ain't finished that schedule yet. 12-5, no doubt. All right, hold on. So the next game, after we come back from London, we have a bye, and we play them trash-ass Washington Commanders, man. CJ, what are we doing to the Commanders, man? We winning or losing, bro? What we got?
I think we're gonna have to win this game, man. But I think the Commanders gonna be ready to play because, for one, they wanted Caleb, they couldn't get him. They got Jaden Daniels. Jaden Daniels feel like he's the number one pick, not Caleb Williams. So it's gonna be a little bit of controversy going into this game, man. Two quarterbacks felt like either one of them could have been number one. So this is gonna be a good one, man. But I got this one as a high scoring game. I think it's gonna be in the upper 20s. I'm gonna say 28. I'm gonna say 28-24 Bears.
All right. Hey, shout out to our boy Matthew Watley in here right now, man. Hey, man, if you like the content, man, if you're a Facebooker, man, please follow and like the CNG podcast on Facebook, X, or Twitter. We appreciate you, man. Thanks for coming in. Stay if you can, but don't forget to like and subscribe, man. We got pregame shows and post-game shows all season. Alan, what you got for us, man, for this game right here against the Commanders, bro?
Hey man, I'm gonna go with the Commanders on this game, man. Just because of the scheduling, right after a bye. You know, Matt Eberflus is not a good bye. I don't think have we won a game since he's been the coach after the bye.
That's a good question.
I have. I'm not sure if we have. If we have, it's probably one. But yeah, he's kind of rough after the bye, if I remember correctly. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I like the Commanders just because, you know, we went out of the country, we come back on the bye. You know, I just feel like the Commanders might have an edge just by the schedule.
I think the Bears win this game, and I don't think I think we win. I think we got a better quarterback. I think our defense can handle the wide receivers from the Washington Command. They got some good wide receivers over there. I think our defense is better, man. We got a better secondary, linebackers. I just think the Bears have a lot that they can throw at. What's the kid named? Jaden Daniels. I think us being a veteran defense, we can confuse that kid and throw some looks at him and test him. I think he folds, man. I think the Bears actually win this game pretty easily. I'm going to say the Bears win this game 28-13. CJ, what's your score for this game?
I think it was 28-24.
Okay. All right, we still got Matt right here. What's going on, Matt? Matt says this is a nice schedule for Caleb. Definitely going to like and sub. We appreciate you, big dog. We appreciate you stopping by and showing love to the CNG podcast, man. We're Bears fans, man. Back in the day, my boy CJ hit me up. He was like, I need a dog that can come and do this stuff with me, man. I come from a corporate background, but I love my Bears, man. So I'm enjoying every single bit of this. Joining with Alan, one of our special guests. Then we got Craig been stopping through for the past 2 seasons, messing with us. So shout out to Craig. And it's a bunch of other people that's not in here right now. So shout out to everybody that believes in the CNG podcast and takes the time out to come rock with us, man. So then we got hold on, we still got Matt again saying defense has the speed for Jaden. Yeah, the defense. I think he's going to be confused with a defense like this, man. I think this defense is going to put him in the box, bro. I think they're going to put him in the box. I don't think he's going to be able to do anything spectacular against that boy Tariq Stevenson, Gordon, all them young boys, JJ up there, man, and Montez. It's going to be a lot for him to deal with. I don't think he has a chance in hell of beating the Chicago Bears this season at all, man. So we got Craig right here. So I think it comes down to the Commanders' defensive backs aren't good enough to keep up with our offense. Advantage us, man. I definitely agree. I think this somebody, CJ, this is Daveen Dobbs, CJ.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's what's up. I appreciate you, Auntie, for stopping by and watching out the show. Appreciate you for that.
Thank you. Then we got Brian right here said Bears are going to prove we got the better quarterback. Yeah, and it's been a lot of people before the draft that was like, I want Jaden Daniels. But you got to realize Jaden Daniels pretty much had the top wide receivers his last year at LSU. The wide receivers that Caleb Williams was working with went 7th round drafted. They were 7th round wide receivers Caleb had, man, in his draft, man. And he still had over 30 touchdowns and 5 interceptions. So the intangibles that Caleb Williams seems to be having over Jaden Daniels, I don't know. Like, we got the right guy. So what do you think, Alan, about the comparison between Jaden Daniels and Caleb Williams, man? You think we got the better quarterback?
Yeah, we got the better quarterback. Yeah, we definitely got the better quarterback. Jaden Daniels is going to be really good. He just got to, get a feel for the NFL game. And, Washington's got to make him play in the pocket. See, that's the thing in the NFL, man, compared to college. You can run around and you can do a lot more stuff. But in the NFL, man, you got to play inside that bracket. And some quarterbacks, like we just seen our guy Justin Fields, it was hard for him to adjust to that style of play. The NFL game, man.
Justin. Oh, don't do that, Alan. Oh, don't criticize your boy.
I'm just saying, man. I mean, now I'm not comparing. I'm just saying the similarities, like as far as running and taking off, and the first read ain't there. I'm gonna go ahead. Justin has some issues with that, but I wish him well, but I'm just saying in generality, the NFL is tough. You got to be able to sit back there, break down the defense, 1, 2, 3, ball gone. You know, it's easier said than done. So
Yeah, man,
I'm gonna get my guy Caleb.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. You good?
Yeah, you know, people got to understand you just can't play backyard football all the time. If a running back is running in front of you and he's wide open, it's for a reason. Throw the damn ball in the short. Throw it in the flat. That was something that Justin Fields was reluctant to do. And that's how he hurt his hand in week 4 against the Vikings, because he was just running around with a tight end right in front of him. What I've seen from Caleb Williams, a lot of his film, his short game, his to throw in the flat is immaculate. He throws that shit so fast because it could be a catch where you get you can get probably 30 yards off a short throw. You know what I'm saying? So I love the fact that Caleb understands that the short throw is sometimes, especially NFL, you're going to have to throw it more times than you want to, right, CJ?
Yeah, man. His arm, he had to be a pitcher, man. And that's one thing I would love to ask somebody that knows him, will see a picture, because the way he throws that ball, man, the way he could torch his arm going any type of way he want to throw it, it is crazy, man. It concerns me because, man, the way he throw that ball, he throw it so hard, man, that Tommy John can sneak up on you and get you, man. So let's pray that don't happen to him.
Right. Yeah, he a little bit of a magic man.
All right. We still hold on. We said Brian right here. Yeah, he a little bit of a magic man. We said, okay, Brian said exactly. Caleb had nobody, referring back to how I said his wide receivers went to the 7th round. Jaden Daniels' wide receivers went 1st round. So that lets you know that Caleb Williams is capable of elevating lesser talent around him. That's basically what that means, people. He has the ability to make the people to rise above him that are not that good, as good as him. Then we got Craig right here saying, I still think Daniels is going to shine. He's a very skilled QB, I think. I don't disagree with that, but not against our defense. I hope we don't see that. Then we got Matt. What Matt said, schedule release school video was fire. Good to see them being different for a change. Shows what they're building. Yeah, I haven't seen it yet, man. We got straight into the show, man. I haven't seen it yet, so I'll definitely be looking at it, man. Then we got Brian talking about the run game. Swift is going to be huge. So, Alan, what do you think about this comment right here about DeAndre Swift, man?
Well, you know me, man. I'm old school, man. I like the 3 yards a cloud of dust. So, you know, you always got to have that running back that's that's involved in the offense. But everybody, don't forget Roschon Johnson. Roschon Johnson can block really well, and he can catch out the backfield. Last year, like you just mentioned, Justin Fields, Roschon Johnson was open about 2 or 3 times for touchdowns, and Justin just wouldn't let it go. You know what I'm saying? So I like Roschon and Swift. They're going to be a good combination. You know, we got a great running back room. So I feel like Caleb Williams, get the ball to the playmaker. Don't sit there and hold it. Get it out your hand. And we're going to do some good things on offense. And Swift is built to get 1,000 yards, 500 receiving. That's the type guy he is. So he's a what they call them guys, like from scrimmage. That's the type back he is.
Right.
All right. Let's get into some comments before we get to the next game. Got Isabella. What's up, Isabella? Glad to have you in here. She says, whoa, don't start saying things about Tommy Johns. We've had enough bad luck at the position. Don't be speaking ill into existence. CJ, don't be talking about that, man. Hey, we need that boy on to be golden. Because I watched Caleb's film, bro, for last month. I was just watching his film, just trying to understand what was separating him from a lot of people, from people just saying that this is the best prospect since 2012 or something crazy, or 2021. And what I saw was his ability to come up in the pocket when the pocket collapses. Like, he's coming inside, like he's getting flushed out of it, but he's spinning around and coming up through the middle and staying left or right. He's not going flat and just running left or running right. He's coming around up the pocket with his head up, looking to throw the ball short or far. Like, it was amazing. He has an innate ability, to me, from what I've looked at. He's a wizard in that pocket. His head is always up, man. And that's something that the last quarterback didn't necessarily do too much. Go ahead, C. Go ahead.
And that's a good point. What does that come back to? It comes back to what? Knowing how to play at your pace. Caleb Williams does not play, at one pace every time he's out there. He knows how to change the game. He knows how to get out of the pocket. He has great awareness, and he can do certain things. Of course, I don't want the man to get hurt and get injured, but the thing that I'm saying is that he has a great awareness of how to throw the ball, when to make the play, and when to do it. So the fact that he has that, and I think all these other quarterbacks, they play at a certain pace. Caleb is the first quarterback that can change the pace of a game. The fact that how he can throw the ball, how he can run out the pocket and make that short throw and make it look easy. You're not seeing him slinging and going crazy. He just puts the right touch on the ball and it's there. It's golden. So that's what separates him from everybody else.
Man, well said, man. And that was something that I saw, like the willingness to throw short, knowing that this is the only throw that's available right now, but I can make it a great play. We can get to first down, or we can get it to short yardage situations. If we're second and 6, second and 7, throw the short throw to get that 3rd and 1 or that 3rd and inches, man. We, instead of just running around looking to make some crazy pass, man. I love that about him, man. But we got Craig said we could use Roshan for short yardage. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But then we got Matt right here saying, been a fan since my first game in '85 Super Bowl. Been to 2 games in Tampa. Never been to Chicago, but I would be there this year. This is how much I believe. Hey, man, when you go there, man, whatever game you go to, just let us know, man, so we can shout you out at the game or something like that, Matt. For real. That'd be dope. All right, CJ, we're gonna bring in the next game. What's the next game? Arizona Cardinals?
Yeah, I think the Arizona Cardinals. Yeah.
So, CJ, what you think about Arizona, man? What you think we're gonna do? We're gonna win or lose?
I think this is a game that we're gonna win. I'm not a fan of Kyler Murray, and I just had bad fantasy experiences with him for one. But also, I just think that that's a team that's always going to be the rebuilding phase. It seems like they can't never, get all their pieces right and move forward. So they've been kind of held back for the last several years. That's why they went out and got Marvin Harrison Jr. So I think the Bears defense is going to prove a point in this game to attack that offense and attack them hard. So you can expect a lot of blitzing. I don't know if it's going to be too much zone. I think it's going to be quite a bit of man-to-man. But I actually got the Bears beating the Cardinals very easily.
Yeah, Alan, what you got for the Bears doing against the Cardinals, man? Then we're going to get into some comments.
Yeah, I love the Bears that game. Kind of bouncing off what CJ saying. Marvin Harrison Jr. going to be kind of their focal point. They got a decent run game with Connor. I like Connor. He run hard for the Cardinals. But I feel like we're going to be able to handle that. We should be able to beat them pretty good. The main thing for the Bears this year, man, we got to make sure our turnovers are low. Like, these type of games on the road, we can't turn the ball over. Like, that's the thing I want to see with Caleb. Keep them interceptions under 1 a game if possible. You know what I'm saying? Just be aggressive, but not in a hurry. That's kind of like how I want him to play. Like, the shot's there, take it. Don't think. But at the same time, don't overthink and hold the ball, make a turnover, fumble. In the NFL, everything needs to be on timing. So, Arizona is one of them blitz king teams. They'll blitz the coach. You know what I'm saying? They just a different style of defense. Like, so that's kind of one of them games. We should be able to win. So we beat them pretty good last year with Justin. So they ain't really that different. So we should be able to handle it.
All right. I'm gonna say my spiel in a second. We got Isabella saying, yeah, I've been watching film on the kid. Honestly, he makes pretty good decisions with the football, has a good touch. Yeah, because like I say, I'm not a person that hops on bandwagons for players. Like, you got to kind of prove it. But, you can't really slam players and say, oh, he's going to be trash just because the Chicago Bears has never, we've never pretty much developed a franchise quarterback. But things just change, man. And sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, because as great as Ryan Poles has been with the numbers and draft picks, we got a lot of help to get Caleb Williams, man, from Carolina and from Lovie Smith. So the fact that we got Caleb Williams and he's looking like he's really that franchise quarterback, it's all about luck to me. So I'm enjoying this, man. But yeah, he makes good decisions with the football, and man, he got a whip for an arm, bro. That ball come out so fast, perfect touch. Because I was looking at a highlight in rookie minicamp, he was throwing spirals every time, and somebody was like, every time he was throwing the ball in the same spot, the same exact spot. So, hey, that's a gift, man, to be that accurate. Then we got Brian said we beat the Cards. Then we got Craig said we win for sure against the Cardinals. Then we got Matthew saying Jalen. What do you mean, Jalen? Then we got Isabella again saying the Bears will definitely win the Cardinals game. The Bears will be who the Cardinals think they are. Right. Then we got Darren right here said, yeah, this should be a blowout for the Bears game. And this is who I'm picking for the game. I'm gonna say the Bears because, like I say, man, I believe in this defense so much that they're gonna put an elite talent, like an elite offense, in great position on the field. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get great field position all game. The linebacker's gonna be on point. The corner's gonna be on point. Montez Sweat, I just believe in his defense so much that the offense with Shane and Caleb and DeAndre, all these guys are gonna cook, man. I don't think this will be the same type of offense to where we were struggling to score points with the type of offensive coordinator that we got in Shane Waldron. So what do you think about Shane Waldron? What do you think he's going to put our guys in most positions to score and to get yards, right, Alan?
Oh, yeah, man. Shane Waldron is going to run a lot of double tight, single backfield. He's going to do a lot of 3 wide. Those are the things that he did a lot with Geno Smith, and I think he's going to put Caleb in that situation too. He doesn't run the ball but like 40% of the time, but that's kind of misjudged a little bit. But sometimes they're playing from behind a lot for Seattle too. So if you play from behind, naturally you want to throw the ball a little bit more. So they had a couple of comebacks last year. So sometimes the numbers can be deceiving. So Shane Waldron is one of them guys. He's got a balanced playbook. So long as we keep the chains in front, move the chains, I still like us to be a time possession team because of our defense. Our defense is a 4-3, so we're kind of lighter and smaller than other teams. So you don't want to get to a point where we get tired, we scoring a lot, back and forth. Our defense will run out of gas. So they're not big as other teams are in the NFL. You know, they're lean, fast, and they get to the ball. But, in the fourth quarter, y'all know our football is. At 2:30 is different in the fourth quarter. Trying to tackle 230 pounds. Yeah. Y'all know that hurt. That fourth quarter, it hurt. So, we got to be careful with that,
CJ, what do you think about Shane Waldron, man? You think this is a walk in the park? What do you think about his offense, man? Then we're going to get to some more comments. We see the comments. What do you think, C?
Okay, I'm going to make this quick. Just like Alan said, you're going to see a lot of 2 tight ends. You're going to see a lot of 3 wide receiver sets. And Swift, this is the best offense scheme for him because he don't have to necessarily rely on him running 25 times a game. I expect him to probably get around maybe 15 carries a game. And you'll probably see a little bit of Herbert, a little bit of Roshan, maybe splitting those carries. But a lot of the play is going to be in the backfield for him as far as catching that football from Caleb, in between the scenes or catching it around the, 10, 15-yard line, moving forward. So I expect to see a passing offense more than a running offense for the Bears when it comes to Shane Waldron.
I agree. Love it. I love the comments, CJ. Good, man. Y'all killing it, bro, for real. I'm going to go last. I'm going to read the comments. Darren says this should be a blowout out for the game for the Bears. I hope so. I want to see a blowout. I hope so. Then Darren again said this game should be the coming out party. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah. Then we got Matt saying, how do I send stars on Facebook, bro? Man, you know what? We normally don't pay attention to that. Not pay attention, but we don't get them that much frequent. I think you could just click on them, bro.
Yeah, just click on them and yeah.
Yeah, I think you just click on them, man. But we appreciate you sending the stars, bro. We really do, man. That's something that we really appreciate. We really do, man. It's always unexpected to see people do that. So, hey, shout out to you for enjoying the content, man, and spending your day with us, your night enjoying the content. Right, CJ?
For sure, man. We appreciate it. Appreciate everybody up in here right now commenting with us, man. This has been pretty good so far.
Yeah, man. If you haven't liked the page on Facebook, YouTube, or X, please do so, man. We've been doing this for for a while, and anybody know us, we cook on here. We don't hold grudges. We don't show favoritism to players. We pretty much call a spade, and we keep it moving, man. So let's go on to another comment, and we're gonna get to the next game. He says, look at Walders' tree, screen. Yeah, he threw a lot of screens. Maybe he changes that. See, this is why I want to see Caleb Williams, pretty much voice what he wants to do in the offense, man. Like, I want to see them ask him what he likes to do. You know what I mean? And based on the screen, you have to trust the offensive line and the wide receivers and the running backs to block for that screen to develop at the right time. I think Caleb Williams has the arm to do better with screens than Justin Fields, but at the same time, it's an assembly. It's the dominoes got to fall in place for a screen to work the proper way. You know what I'm saying, Alan?
Yep. And, to add to that, if a team is rushing, that's when you run the screen more effective when everybody's getting upfield. You know what I'm saying? And the wide receivers got to block. DJ Moore is a pretty good blocking receiver, but I don't know so much about Keenan being a good blocker. And Odunze, I'm not sure if they're good blockers. We got to wait and see. Because last year, Equiniti and St. Brown, the young kid, Colin Johnson, they were good blockers as far as wide receivers. So, that screen game, when you giving DJ Moore the ball and Swift and stuff like that, like you say, it's another component to the game that we got to get people downfield. Our linemen got to be able to move. So we got to move all those pieces at one time.
Yeah. All right, we're going to get into one more comment, then we go to the next game. Speed it up a little bit. We got Craig right here saying, I swear, if I see more than two wide receiver screens in a single game, I'm going to flip. All right, see, I'm going to do this next one, then you can do the one after me. The next game after the Cardinal game is the Patriots. No more Tom Brady. No Bill Belichick. None of them dudes are there anymore, man. So, CJ, what we doing, man, against the Patriots? We got to win this game, right?
Yeah, we have to win this game because, for one, it's at home, and this one is going to be kind of tricky, too, because we really don't know what the Patriots are going to be bringing to the table. This is the one that I think the Bears are going to have to pay attention to personnel on their offense and their defense because they don't have Mac Jones anymore. He got traded to, I think, New York or something like that. But I do have the Bears winning this game. I think it's going to be easy for them to win because the Patriots are kind of in that rebuilding mode. So we'll see what happens. But I got the Bears winning for sure in this one.
All right, what you got? Alan, before I read some comments?
Oh, I got the Bears. The Bears should be able to handle that game pretty easy. Drake May, is their quarterback. I'm not really sure what else they got on offense. Defense, they pretty solid, but we should be able to win that game.
And I agree with you guys, but I'm gonna read a couple of comments right here. We got Isabella saying screens work a lot better when they're not 30% of a playbook. If you wanted to work, the coaches have to be judicious in their use. That's what I'm saying. Like, use the screen at the appropriate time to use the screen. Very well said. The screens can be very effective, but if you constantly showing a goddamn screen every 2 plays, the defense starts to figure out you're doing a screen. You hear me? Luke Gessie? You understand that? Huh? Do you understand that in Oakland?
Yeah, in Oakland, yeah, for sure. Yeah, I was going to say Oakland, man, because if you pull that shit in Oakland, I don't think he's going to be there too long.
No, he ain't going to do that in Oakland. He ain't going to do that in Oakland.
We got Matt saying the Patriots win. You a Patriots fan? You think the Patriots going to win? I don't see that at all. We got Brian saying easy win. We got Patriots win for Bears. We got Craig said Pats are the full rebuild, so we should win. True that. What up, Darren? Appreciate you still hanging around. He said Bears easily 24-10. Yep. Then we got Matt again saying 32-17 Bears versus Patriots. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think they're gonna blow them out, bro. I just think they're gonna blow them out, man. Then we got Darian saying facts. Then said Luke is cooking up screenplays as we speak. I'm gonna say the Bears win this game because I don't want to sound like a broken record, but at the same time, our defense, our offense, it's the ability to play complementary football. Then you have the punter that we drafted, the best punter that was in the draft, So that's field position. Constantly putting the team in position to have to score on 85-yard, 95-yard drives. It's not realistic. The chances drop every time you do that. So the punter, the defense, complementary football against a team like the Patriots, the Bears might mess around and put a 40-piece on this team. I'm going to say the Bears win this game 44-10, man. I think we blow these dudes out. I don't care.
Man.
All right, CJ, what's the next game we got after the Patriots, man? Yeah, we rolling them. We going to roll them.
Man, we got them stinky, nasty, god dang it, cheeseheads in Wisconsin. I'd have been to Green Bay. It ain't shit to do in Green Bay. And don't sit up and tell me it is because it ain't, because I've been there before. I was there for at least 4 or 5 days, and I hated every day that I was there. But I got the Bears winning this game, man. I got the Bears winning this game. They're going to be at home. They're going to be pumped up. I think this is going to be that game that, Caleb said he wants to beat Green Bay. I think this is going to be the game that they get it done. And I got the Bears winning. I got the Bears winning 35-24.
All right. Alan, what you got for the Bears versus Packers the first time? What you got?
Hey, man, I got the Packers. Not the Packers, but I got the Bears. I got the Bears and the squeaker, man. At home, it's going to be a lot riding on that game. Y'all, our season is on this game. I believe our season will be on this game. Everything that we work hard for is going to be on this game right here. It's going to be a make or break. In the middle of the season, with our rival, that's the game. That's going to tell us a lot about this team.
All right. I'm going to go last again. We got some comments. Craig says, an Iowa Hawkeye fan, I'm telling you, he's amazing to watch punt. Yeah, that punter is going to be a weapon, bro. More than people realize, bro. Field position is everything in the NFL, and especially when you got a good defense that could push that team back consistently all game. Bro, that is crazy. Then we got Matt saying, just look at Andy Reid, McCarthy, Sean McVay. They always started with their new QB with screens. Got to build confidence, then open them up. I agree with that, man. I agree. The screens, you have to develop that, man. It has to be a part of your – it got to be a part of your package, your playbook. I definitely agree. Then Isabella said 2017 Bears. I think she's talking about the Packers game, I think.
Yeah, Packers game, yeah.
All right. Then we got Darren in here saying momentum game. Bears beat the Packers in the close game 24-21. I'm going to go last. I'm going to say the Bears win, and I like Darren score 24-21. I just think our defense, man, the ability to play complementary football, I think this is where we pick up our stride. I think this is where everything clicks. We played enough games. I think the wide receivers are on one page, with the quarterback, the running back, the offense, and I think it all clicks because it's a rivalry game. I just think it all clicks for this game right here, and the Bears come out top 24-21. I agree with our boy Darren. All right, CJ. After that, we got another division game, bro. The Minnesota Vikings with that young boy J.J. McCarthy up there, man. What do y'all think in the comment section about this game right here? CJ, what you got?
Hey, man, can we move that comment up there for 1 second? I want to see what time that game is. Thank you, sir.
The game is at 12 o'clock.
Okay. I think it's going to be a close game. I got the Bears winning by maybe 3 in this game. And I'm going to say the Bears defense going to probably show up in this game. I'm going to say the score of this one going to probably be, I'm going to say 17-14. And I got the Bears winning this one.
All right. I got the Bears winning, I'm going to say 28-10. I don't trust J.J. McCarthy, man. Look, man, this Bears defense is crazy, bro. It's going to be crazy. I think this defense is going to put Caleb Williams in that offense in advantageous positions to score a lot this season, man. And I think our defense is going to keep other teams' offense off the field, bro, and difficult to score, man. JJ, Tariq, Gordon, Edmonds, who else? T. Edwards, Dexter Jr. It's a lot, bro. And you bringing in a rookie quarterback against a defense like that, and you ain't got a chance in hell, man. Ain't no way. Alan, who you got for this Vikings game, bro?
I got the Bears. I got them. Hey, man, I got them 24-10. They're going to, like you said, a rookie quarterback going against a top 10 defense. Their defense is pretty stingy too, but I'm going to go with the Bears. It's just, we at home too, so I'm going to go with the Bears.
All right, what's the next game, CJ?
Man, we got the next game, the Detroit Lions. This game will be I believe, a Thursday game, and it's 4 games after that game against Minnesota. Yo, G, we're gonna screen it to you first, man. Seeing how I just mentioned that game is going to be 4 games after the Minnesota game, what do you have the Bears doing in that game against the Lions? And it's going to be in Detroit.
Yeah, it's going to be in Detroit. Hold on, we missed the comments, man. Hold on.
Okay.
We got Brian saying Bears beat Vikings. Okay. Then we got Isabella saying Vikings 24-21 over the Bears. Interesting. With a rookie QB. Okay. Then we got Craig says Vikings going to be a close game, but Bears 21-17. They got some weapons up there, man. They got some weapons, but I don't know if their quarterback is ready. No way Packers sweep this year, man. We better not lose to the Packers, bro. If we lose to the Packers, we get swept again. Just burn all the drawings for the stadium that they building on the lake. Burn all that shit, man. Fire Eberflus. Like, if we get swept again by the Packers, bro, we're gonna stop this podcast. It's over. I don't want to hear that shit.
I ain't stopping shit.
Then we got Matt saying, I believe the Bears 28-10 over the Vikings. Then we got Bears. The Darren says Bears over Vikings 27-10. Yeah, I think we beat them pretty easily, man. As Brian said, we gave it to the Lions twice last year. Yeah, we definitely should have beat them last year, man, twice. Matt says if we win the Vikings game, then the practices will be good. Still in Coach Juan. Yeah. Detroit Lions win first matchup 33-21. You know what? I agree with y'all. You gave it to me. I think the Bears lose. I think we're going like a 2-game winning streak, and I think when we play Detroit for the first time, I think we lose, man. I just think that Detroit is a very formidable team. The division champs, they did not get weaker. They got a corner. I think they drafted a corner, Terrion Albert. Y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. They're trying to fix their cornerback situation because we was destroying them with Justin Fields last year, bro. Like, their secondary was trash. Yep. So I don't think they got worse, but I just still think that the Bears are going a couple of win streaks against the who do we beat? The Vikings. Then we beat Green Bay. Then they come back and play the Lions. I don't know. I think we might lose that game. Alan, what you got, man?
I'm gonna go with the Lions this game, man. At Detroit, I'm gonna go with the Lions. Right. I think it's gonna be like 34-27. We'll split with Detroit this year.
All right. We got one more comment that we got Matthew said. If we win the Vikings game, then the practice. Oh, we already read it. Wait. Still in Coach Wanstock's words from the 670 score today. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, 670. I follow those guys. I like a lot of those guys up on 670. Then we got Darian said, I think we lose to Detroit 14-17. Okay, everybody much pretty said that we losing to Detroit. I agree, man. Matthew says Bears win 20-13. It's gonna be tough either way. I think we lose by a little bit or we win by a little bit. I don't think we're gonna get blown out because our defense too good and the offense is capable of putting up points. But I just think it's gonna come down to probably little fatigue and tiredness, man. You know, stuff like that. So CJ, the next game, is them 49ers. Allen, what do you think we're doing against them 49ers, man?
I'll tell you what, man, we're going out to Levi Stadium. If we are not together as a team and we're struggling going into that game, we're going to struggle coming out of that game. So I'm going to go with the 49ers right here, man. The 49ers are championship ball club. Like, they're a championship ball club. So I'm going to go with the 49ers on this game. And I don't think it's going to be close. I think it's going to be like 31-17. This is going to be one of them games that you just don't even watch no film after. Like, it's just going against on the road. Yeah, it's a lot going on. I'm going to go with the 49ers.
He said, don't even watch no film. You just lose and just get it over with.
Yeah,
we got hold on before we get to CJ. He says, a tough trip. 1 of 5 losses. Then we got Brian says we can shock the Niners. Okay. And then we got Isabella saying, I've actually got the Bears squeaking out a win here. They have a better defense, but as long as our offense is good as it is on paper, we should still be able to exploit it. Bears win 21-17 over the 49ers. I love it. CJ, what you got for us, man? Bears versus 49ers. What you got?
Man, I got an L, man. And the thing that concerns me about this game is not so much of Caleb Williams, but it's so much of that offensive line. The offensive line got to damn near play perfect because you already know that 49 defense is going to come. It's going to come hard. So that offensive line holds it together. I can give the Bears a win, but it's going to be kind of tough because it's later in the season. Injuries can occur. Just the NFL, things can happen. So I just don't like the Bears as far as in this game, it being later in the season, them playing against the 49ers, and that offensive line going to have to be on point. It's a lot of things that can go, not in the Bears' favor. So I got the Bears losing this. And
I agree. Yeah, anybody want to answer? We losing this game. We losing, man. Yeah. Coach Shanahan teams be good as hell in the regular season, man. The Bears, I don't have too much explanation. I just think we lose, man. We got Darren saying we aren't ready for the 49ers yet. Nah, man, them the big dogs in the NFC. Then we got Matt right here says, love how you put the comments up. Most people ignore the comments. Hey, man, we appreciate you saying that, and I'm gonna pass it to CJ. This is something that we always believed in our philosophy, like. The people make the show, man. Like, we're not going to sit up here and just ignore people that are true fans and Bear fans that are just as smart and as passionate as us. Ain't that right, CJ?
Hey, that is absolutely correct. That's right. We're doing this for you guys. Everything that we try to do, everything that we bring to the table is for you guys to like the content. And you don't have to agree with everything we say, but we pretty much do this for you guys. To have you guys come in here to put up your comments, because you guys are what make the show even better with the comments that we can answer. We don't always have to necessarily go with our content. We can actually go with the content that you guys bring with the comments. The comments are another piece of content, and we love doing that.
Yeah, it makes the show better. It's a different perspective than your own. We can piggyback off each other. We make it like we all in the house watching the game on a Sunday, and we all just talking football. That was always one of the philosophies of doing the show. Just like we're going to bring the audience with us. We're going to let them speak and read their comments, man, because you guys are just as passionate as we are, man. Like, y'all know a lot of football. Hell, a lot of y'all know more football than me.
Right, right. To us, pretty much. So we appreciate y'all.
And Brian says, we beat them with Fields. Man, that was the monsoon game, man. That was
early in the season. That was early in the season. I think that was like the second or third game of the season.
Yeah.
Man, we thought we was going to the Super Bowl, boy.
Oh, man. Oh, shit. Appreciate that comment, though. That was funny.
Yeah, Bears family, Darren, man. Yeah, man. Hey, we rock with the fans that rock with us, man. We love this, man. And like I say, man, I'm in a position to where I can really spend time, and me and CJ can spend time and actually put out good content and just put love into it, man. And we don't always want to just make sure the quality is high. And we love the fans, bro. We love the followers, man. We don't. This shouldn't be boring as hell without nobody talking back and forth. This show, to be honest to anybody in here, this show would have been over 10 minutes ago. 15 minutes, this show would have been done. There's no way we can do an hour and a half show, just us three, and it lasts as long without it being fresh. You know what I'm saying? See?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're saying, man. The comments make the show going, man. And the fact that Matthew say he keeps hitting the send button before he finishes, I got that same problem, bro. Just take your time if you can. We're gonna get to you, bro. We're not gonna miss you.
Yeah, Bears family. Yeah, bear down, Darren, man. We doing this all the time. Pre-game shows, post-game shows. You know what I'm saying? We got content with reels, man. If you haven't been on that CNG podcast page, it is loaded with content, bro. We just not a podcast. We're content creators that we do more than a podcast show. Y'all gonna love it, man. We got Matt saying, I wanted Fields, but I'm all in on Caleb. Yeah, man, a lot of us wanted Fields to work, man. I wanted Fields to work for real, man, because one, I'm sick of changing fucking quarterbacks, man. I'm tired of changing quarterbacks. Like, how many times we got to change a quarterback, man? How many times before we got to tell the offensive coordinator to play to the quarterback's strength? Like, we had asshole Jay Cutler. He was cool, but he was flawed. Then you had Justin Fields, who was cool, but he act like a robot. He didn't really like to talk to people. He didn't want to be. We always get these quarterbacks that don't equal up to a franchise QB. CJ, what you got to say about that, man? Like, come on, bro.
I could just speak on Justin real quick. I mean, Jay Cutler, he just did what he wanted to do. He lived in his own little world, and him and his wife, they all over the place, just causing a huge distraction in Chicago. We're not even gonna speak on that. But going back to Justin, it just speaks that to me, when I saw Justin Fields, I'm speaking from my perspective, I saw a quarterback who was not confident in his game when he was with the Bears. Now, that can have something to do with the Bears not putting enough around him, or that can have something to do with him mentally. But I think it's a little bit of both. You got a quarterback who's not really confident in what he's doing out there because, maybe it's his personality, who knows. But when I see Caleb, I see a confident quarterback who knows what he wants to do. He's very cocky, but he's cocky and he bags it up. And I think that's what's going to be the biggest separation between him and Justin, that I think Caleb is going to be ready to play no matter what. And I think Justin's very indecisive about his game. That's what I see from the two different quarterbacks.
Man, I gotta agree. Very well said. But we're gonna get to the next game. We play the Vikings again. Allen, do we sweep the Vikings? We sweep?
Yeah, we sweep them. That's gonna be I think we beat them. That's gonna be like a 17-7 or 17-10 game. That defense that we got, I think that's gonna be one of the ones late in the year. It's gonna be cold, and that's another thing, guys. Caleb Williams coming from the West Coast, like that cold weather in Chicago, that ain't something you write home to mama about. That's some cold weather, man. So football tends to slow down in December. So, those high scoring games that he might get early in the year, he might not get those late in the year because the football is going to be heavier. Them hands going to be harder to kick. So like CJ said, he throws the ball pretty hard. So, he's going to have to learn how to kind of slow it down a little bit in the cold weather. So, we're going to beat them, but I just think the score is going to be a little bit smaller towards the end of the year.
Right. Okay. We got Darren right saying we sweep. Then we got Matthew with another comment saying Caleb is mature, nothing like we've seen from a rookie or anyone else. Not acting like a rookie. Love the spent time with teammates before the draft. Love the prep he puts in. Yeah, man. Like right. Caleb Williams, man, he has it all. He rides the fence, or to being arrogant, cocky, confident, an extrovert, an introvert. Like he has every personality trait that's fitted right to be a franchise quarterback. Like everything he does is cool. Like, the claw he's doing, talking about the breakdown, and he just seems to have it all mentally, man. He knows who he is as a person. Like CJ keeps speaking on confidence, and that is something that his parents instilled in him a long time ago to be who he is, man. And people were questioning, how he's going to handle the big market, but he was already with the NILs. He was already in LA, beating superstars.
Facts.
So you come into a big city like Chicago, he's going to fit right in, man. So I love the fact that this kid he's smooth, man. Like he's smooth, man. He could be a nerd talking about football. He could be funny. You know what I'm saying? He could be cocky. He could talk shit. He can let players know he got a chip on his shoulder, man. Like Caleb is cool, man. Let me get one more comment. It says I've watched the Chicago Bears draft 15 quarterbacks since McMahon. 15. That's not counting all the free agents and people they traded for. I got 40 years of no solidarity at quarterback. It would be nice once in my lifetime to see that position solidified. Yeah, man. Hey, it looks like he might be the one. Like I said, we weren't even supposed to be drafting Caleb Williams, man. Like the fact that we went 7 and 10, and we got a goddamn generational quarterback is crazy. Like this is insane, man. And he looks every part of a generational quarterback as far as how he talks, how he walks, how he's funny, how people gravitate toward him. You know what I'm saying? See.
Hey, man, I know exactly what you're saying. I don't think we have no words. And then go back to Alan's question about the cold. You know what's going to cure that? Ice baths. You get in that ice bath every night, you sit in there, and you get used to your body freezing like that because it's going to really help him out. It's going to help his hands and everything else out. So those ice baths are going to help him out a lot.
Okay.
Man. He said, Matthew said, how did we not come up with the claw before Caleb? Because we're not cool, man. We're not cool kids. And people out there saying that Bear Man is the person that started the claw. Let me tell y'all something. What Bear Man is doing out there is wearing a big-ass costume with big-ass paws. That's not the same thing as what Caleb's doing with his hands. Stop trying to give people credit for something that he's not doing. If that was the case, everybody in Chicago be walking big-ass paws on Sundays, costumes. That's not the same. Stop saying it's the same thing that Bear Man is doing, that Caleb is doing. Like, he didn't invent that. Yes, he did, man. Nobody's wearing those big ass hands, man. Knock it off.
Oh man, we gotta clip that up. They not gonna like you for that. They gonna hate G Walker for that. But hey man, G Walker spoke his truth. You can agree or disagree.
Nobody walking around with big ass balls on, man. Get out of here.
Tell them why you mad, yo.
Man, like knock it off, man. It's not right. It's not the same thing. It's not the same thing Bear Man been doing for 30, 40 years, man. It's not. We all have been putting on big ass balls, man. Like it's not the same. It's not. We got a couple more games. Look, I love Bear Man with the claw thing. It's all Caleb. And we're all lame because we didn't come up with it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Bear Man is cool with his help, with his mask and the paws, but it's not the same, bro. It's not the same. Caleb did it. It is what it is. And if he's a businessman, he's gonna probably get that trademark, or him and his dad already did, which is cool. We got 3 more games. Let's knock these games out. It's going on an hour and a half. So, Alan, what we got? We got the Lions. Do we win against the Lions this game?
Yeah, we win this game. We're gonna split. Yeah, we're gonna win this game. It's going into it, and this probably fighting for playoff position too. So we gotta go to the playoffs this year, or it's gonna be a change of head coach. So we gotta be fighting for the playoffs around the time.
Yeah, for real. CJ, what you got, man?
Hey, main event Mike. Russell, be listening. We're not getting swept. The Bears will win this game. The Bears will win this game. We got it in the bag.
I don't think the Bears win this game, man. I think the Bears win. I think we bounce back and we split it. We split this one, man.
Yeah.
Okay, next game right here. Hold on, we got a couple of comments. We got Matt saying win against the Lions 17-13. Yeah, I think we win, Matt. I think we win this one. Then we got Isabel. I agree. I think the Bears win this second Lions game 2018. Yeah, I think it's gonna be tough. End of the year. Yeah, I think we squeeze it out, man. I think this Bears season is gonna be a lot of good vibes, man. It's gonna be crazy. We got Darren saying Bears over the Lions this game. Yeah, I think we split. Next game, got one more after this. The Seattle Seahawks. Man, hey, didn't we just take their offensive coordinator? Don't we got it, man?
We took the offensive coordinator. We took Gerald. I think Gerald Everett. I think he was there before. But anyway, yeah, the offensive coordinator. We definitely took him.
So CJ, you saying it's a W, right?
I'm saying it's a dub, but I got the Bears winning in a close one. I think this is gonna be a close game. Just the fact that I still like Seattle's offense. Them having DK Metcalf, the fact that they still got a solid offensive line. So I do got the Bears winning this one in a close one. I think the Bears are going to beat this team. I'm going to say 24-21.
24-21. I'm going to say we lose this game. This looks like a trap game. It's the end of the season. I think it's an NFC game too, so it's going to matter in points. If the Bears will end up getting that third wild card seed, that third wild card, I don't know, man. This actually might matter more than I wanted to, but I don't think we get it. And I think this might be the game that could potentially keep us out of the playoffs, man. I could be wrong. So I'm gonna pass it to Alan. What you think about this Seattle Seahawks game? You think we win or lose, Alan?
Yeah, we're gonna win this game, man. I think it's gonna be like 34-24. I think we should win this game. Taylor should be able to do it, the running game and the defense and things like that, winning in the fourth quarter. I think this is a game that'll get away from the Seahawks.
All right. We got Matt saying that, my God, 31-10 Bears. He said Seahawks are at home. Johnson locks Metcalf down. That's going to be something to see. That's going to be a great matchup, and I cannot wait to see that. Then we got Isabella saying, I think this game is the reason we go 9-8 instead of 10-7. Bears lose against the Seahawks. Yeah, something about this game I don't like. Like I'm not confident picking the Bears. I don't know why. It don't feel right. Darren says we win this game. Jobs on the line. I think Matt pulls it off. Hey, it's like 50-50. It's a couple people said we win, a couple people said we lose. So I'm gonna remember this when it's season, man. I'm gonna remember this. One more game.
And Matthew, also hold on, Matthew. I think the Seahawks will be, the Bears will be playing the Seahawks at home, so they won't be in Seattle. They will be in Chicago, so that's why I got the Bears win this game because that Seattle climate up there is something. It ain't no joke up there, man. That climate up there, that oxygen, it takes it out of your body. So I got the Bears winning this game because it will be in Chicago.
All right. And last game of the night, the last pick 'em for the night is the Packers again. The Bears are going to sweep the Packers, man. Nobody's going to believe this, but we're sweeping the Packers this season. We're sweeping them. We're sweeping them. I don't care. You can't hang with us, man. It's over with. We're shutting y'all down. I got the Bears. Alan, what you got right here, man? Before we get up out of here.
I'm gonna go with the Bears to split. I feel like I'd rather get one at Lambeau too, but I feel like the Bears should be able to win this game. Like you say, jobs on the line. If Matt Eberflus does not go to the playoffs, and God forbid if he gets swept by the Packers, he's gonna lose his job. 0-4 after a bye, no wins against the Packers, and no playoffs. Yeah, he's gonna lose his job. So hopefully, I'm going for it because I want Eberflus to survive. I'm going with the Bears, Packers. I'm gonna go with 31 to 27 Bears.
All right. We got Matt saying we lose this game. Not in the playoffs though. Yeah, man, it's something about that Seattle game, man. Oh, you talking about the Green Bay game? Yeah, them last two games scaring the hell out of me. Isabella saying Bears lose this game. When the Bears split with the Packers, they usually win the first one and lose the second one. So I'm going to go bet on historical trends. Packers 28, Bears 21. It's gonna be one of them games, man. We're either gonna lose against Seattle, beat Green Bay, or beat Seattle. It's gonna be some weird shit like that. Right. It's in Green Bay, could be influenced by injuries. All right. So we all picked our pick'ems. We're gonna come off camera for a second because I gotta count up my people. Wins and losses, so I'll be right back, man. Hold on, let me get off camera so I can see what my record is, man. I'll be right back.
Man, I think the Bears are definitely gonna lose this game, man. I can see them splitting with Green Bay. The fact that it is gonna be in Green Bay, the fact that it's the last game of the season, players, could be coming off of injuries or their bodies could be shot down in time. So I definitely got the Bears losing this one.
Yeah, and another thing, TJ, it really depends on where the stand is at. Like you say, if people hurt, like let's say Green Bay might be, let's say hypothetically, they're fighting to get in. Everybody gonna play. Let's say the Bears got the best record in the division, and they could kind of lose one. You know how we do. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it really depends on how our record is going into it. But if we fighting for our playoff life, yeah, I think Green Bay they probably shut the door on us. I want to go in there with our playoff position already taken care of.
Right, and it's really all going to depend on who's more playoff ready at this time. Green Bay does have the experience of being in playoffs. Jordan Love has the experience of being in a system. This will be Caleb Williams' first year, of course, him being a rookie in the Bears system. So I got to give the experience to the experienced team, which is Green Bay. It's going to be a home game. It's going to be the last game of the season. I expect them to be in playoff mode. If they're a team that will be as far as in the playoffs, it's a lot going in Green Bay's favor. So I definitely got Green Bay with that.
Man, there's a lot of damn games I'm counting right here, man. God damn, there's a lot of games.
Yeah, I already got my record. I can tell you exactly what it is.
Hold on, man. Hold on, everybody. I'm still counting.
Y'all go ahead and put y'all final records in the comments real quick, because we're probably gonna go ahead and throw that in the future video in the future show of ours. So y'all go ahead and put y'all records in.
Yeah, I got 11 and 6. That's my.
You got 11 and 6.
I got 11.
Yeah, I was counting mine as we went through the schedule, the wins and the losses. That's how I was counting mine. Isabella got 9 and 8. Okay, Brian got 7 and 10, but I think 11 and 6. Okay.
Hey, tell Brian it's gonna be.
I'm ready, man. I'm ready. I think I'm ready.
Okay.
Man, who want to go first, man? Who want to go first? It don't matter. Who want to go first?
Yeah, OG, what did you have again?
I was gonna say I got 11-6.
Okay.
I got 11-6.
Okay. And
I'll go second. I'm gonna let, cause I know CJ got. I'm gonna go second. I'm gonna go CJ.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna do the best for last. I got the Bears going 9-8, man. I got us going 9-8.
Same thing Isabella said. Okay.
What?
Yeah, that's coming. Pull it up.
You know what? Let me count mine again. Hold on, I'm tripping.
Man, this is what you get for G Walker, man. Well, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and let him count his one more time. You guys just finished putting y'all's in. To everybody who didn't put their records in, go ahead and put them in the comments. Again, we're gonna put these in a future show. We're gonna screenshot all these. We're gonna put them in a future show. So make sure y'all put all y'all comments in as far as the wins and losses for the Bears this upcoming season. Here's the Bella. Let me see what she put. She said you play too much. It's okay.
My bad. Yeah. Hey, is it 10-8 on my off a game? Am I wrong? Was it 10-8?
No, you're not. Yo, it's 17 games. So 9-8 is correct. It's 17 games.
So I had us 10-8. So which one did I miscount?
You it's supposed to be set. It's 17 games, 18 weeks.
So I did that. So I'm back to 9-8.
Yeah, you back to 9-8.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, 9-8. All right, man. From all the picks that I had picked before we get up out of here, I actually had us at 12-5. At 12-5. So I had us definitely winning more than 10 games this year. You know, just based on the team and based on everything being improved and moving forward. But I had us going 12-5. I had the loss against, of course, I think I had it against Jacksonville. I know I had it against Green Bay. I know Detroit and San Francisco, I had those losses going there. So, yeah, man, in that last game against Green Bay, I think we're going to lose that one. So, 12-5 is my final record.
All right, man, let's get to these comments of the people in here, man. We got Isabella going 9-8 with me. That's crazy. I had to count mine twice. We got Brian said, I'll set up for 10-7, but I think 11-6. Isabella says, you play too much. It's okay to think it's going to be 9-8, bro. Yeah, I thought I would have had more wins, but I don't think so. Rom said 11-6. What's up, Rom? And I hope you stayed in and follow the CNG podcast, bro. We appreciate you, Ron. He got him 11-6, man. 11-6. We got Darren saying I got 10-7, my realistic count. That makes okay. That's what I'm talking about. We won 7 games last year. Come on. Yeah, and we won 7, and I gave us 2 more wins, and Isabella gave us 2 more wins. So anything beyond that, man, this is gonna be a crazy ass goddamn season. Darren says I'm stuck between 12-5. He done did his again.
Hey man, what your gut is telling you? My gut was telling me what I saw on that schedule, the time zones and how all that played a factor. So that's how I got my record.
Yeah, and to anybody's in here right now, man, our last live EP, man, we did over 2,000 views, bro. And one thing about me and CJ, we don't normally check stuff like that, but since we do promotion, I'm on the page. Our last EP, what was the last EP about, CJ? I can't remember offhand. Oh, it was the
rookie minicamp. Yeah, I think
it was the rookie minicamp and interviews, man. We did over 2,000 views, man. So shout out to everybody in here that pull up, that you like, that you share, that you comment, man. It's cool. So with that being said, we're gonna get up out of here, man. Hold on, people. Hold on. So with that being said, we're gonna let our boy Alan talk to y'all. We're gonna send him up out of here. Alan, talk to the people before we go, man. Tell them where you can find you if you're anywhere or you just pulled up with CNG Podcast.
Hey man, I'm just pulling up with you guys, man. I'll be on the page with you, the CNG, and I just be chilling with y'all guys, man. Y'all about the only people that's really worth dealing with, you know what I'm saying? Because y'all talk it in the middle, man. It's not like jaded one way. It's everything, objective thought. I like being with people like that, man. That way you can have a constructive conversation. But sometimes those conversations are way left. So I appreciate y'all brothers, man. And y'all keep on moving. Next thing you know, it'll be 10,000 views, you know. So I'm with you.
Man, with that being said, Alan, man, we appreciate you, man. You've been rocking with us, man. You found us. We didn't find you, man, but we found each other. You come up, man. You pull through. You bring the OG wisdom, man. We appreciate that so much, man. We appreciate you when you want to come on, and it's cool to work with adults. What me and CJ been dealing with, y'all might not know to just give you an insight, man. You got a lot of people out here that's very egotistic, that's very selfish. You got people out here that want to always talk first, and you know, and it's not always about the content. It's always about the person. It's all about the people, and they always seem to be whoever we tried to work with couldn't get with it. It's not about you. It's about the Bears. So what me and CJ been doing is just pretty much intertwining ourselves with the Bears fan base and trying to, and just, you know, branding ourselves with the brand and with the fan base. So Alan is one of those people that understand that, man. He's very smart. And we love to have you on the show, man. So we appreciate you. We appreciate you, Alan.
Yeah, for sure. Y'all put them flowers in the comment section for OG, man. OG Allen, man. Put those flowers in the comment section.
I appreciate everybody, man.
All right, Alan. Peace. And then there was two. My dog, CJ. Man, bro, another good show, man. Appreciate the hell out of you, man. This was fun. It's always fun to work with you, man. One of the best partners in the world. In 2024, man, CNG Podcast is going to do bigger and better things. And I'm one half of it, man. Just to let y'all know, come from a background of corporate America, military back in the day, and a creative person, man. So I was kind of not into social media like that, y'all. I only had a Facebook page, and I didn't have nothing else. And CJ, you know, through the grapevine, heard about me, and we got together. So what you guys seeing is just my creative side. Being on Facebook and what I used to do, project management, stuff like that. It's a lot of HR. So what you're seeing is a relentless work ethic from me personally, and it wouldn't be without that man on my right there, CJ. So that's what I got. CJ, what you got, man?
Yeah, I got this. I appreciate everything that this man right here to my left has done as far as, you know, with his experience in corporate America, like you said, and he just added that in with the internet and stuff that I've had, you know, been doing over the last 5 years. And as far as what this podcast is concerned, everybody in that comment section, you guys are the identity of us because you guys think a lot like the way we do. Nobody is cussing each other out in the comments, going crazy, doing all that stupid, silly shit. You guys keep it professional, and that's what we all about over here. Everybody just having a good old time, saying your opinions. You know, you don't have to agree with everybody, but, you know, just say your opinions, just do it, you know, in a respectful manner. And you guys are a representation of us. We appreciate everybody in these comment section. We got a lot of comments here. So, man, you guys are what made this show possible. We appreciate y'all, and I salute all y'all in the comments.
All right, we got one more comment before we go. We got Matthew, man. We appreciate you, Matt. I'm saying 12-5 we lose to the Packers twice and split the other division game and also lose to San Francisco. Yeah, man, it's gonna be tough. But hey, to anybody that's in here, our next piece of content, man, it's gonna be crazy. We got our offense prediction content where we're gonna predict how many touchdowns Caleb is throwing, how many yards he's throwing. I mean, how many touchdowns, all that, man. How many yards Cole Kmet is catching touchdowns. So
all the boys. Yeah, all them boys. We got everybody. Like G Walker said, we're gonna be predicting the yardage, the touchdowns, the interceptions. You know, we're gonna be predicting the running yards for the running backs, the receiving yards, and the touchdowns for the wide receivers and the tight ends. So hey, we got another prediction show coming up for y'all. Y'all stay tuned. Make sure you go follow us at the CNG Facebook page. If you like X, go follow us on X at CNG Podcast. And also we got that YouTube channel, CNG Podcast. Go hit us up over there as well.
And look, you think we weren't going to give y'all a sneak peek? Huh? We don't even do that. Look, this is the sneak peek of the next EP, baby. Unless the OTAs pop off. Hey, get y'all numbers ready. This is the sneak peek episode that we're doing our next show. This is it, baby.
I wonder whose numbers those are. I wonder who is who. Who is who? Who do y'all think is on the left and who do y'all think is on the right when it comes to the predictions of the CNG Podcast? But we'll let y'all figure it out for the next show that G Walker said.
All right, man. We gone man. We got Matthew saying, I'll be watching you all. Good to find you. Thank you, man. We appreciate you. And with that said, we're going to hit you guys with this outro. On one half of the CNG podcast, G Walker.
And I'm CJ, the other half of the CNG podcast. Y'all have a good night and take care.
Peace.